Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, one and only, and official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, trolls, or copyright violators. And I am at the Apple Store in Walnut Creek. Kathy is not with me. And in answer to being there's question, I'm not going to be doing live videos until I get another iPad, and I'm not going to get another iPad till I get the Amazon store card, and then I've got to get Prime set up. Once I get Prime set up, they have a policy to where I think it's under $600. You can buy anything on Amazon, but I'm not totally clear about that. You always get the foreign agents on the phone that you can't understand half the time. And when I'm ready to do this, I will do it with an American agent. I got pack mail to put my EBT card on it, and if that all works and I get $5.99 Prime a month and get my store card up and going within 2 weeks, then I will see if I can buy an iPad on time. Now, Apple came out with their 10.2-inch or whatever it is iPad yesterday. I'd love to get that. I do not get the free TV for a year because you have to buy it from Apple, which sucks. But that's all right. Using the Prime card, whatever iPad I get, I'll be happy with. I can get the 9.7-inch or 5-inch for $250. But if I can use their money to do it, more power to me. I'd rather use their money to make monthly payments than use my money. And speaking of money, we're still going through Social Security hell. Last week, as you recall, we left our heroes at the bank. My direct deposit went to Kathy's checking account because my branch manager, who was an idiot, gave me the wrong account number. I did not bother to check it. That's my fault. I trusted the woman to be competent. I should know better by now. So the branch manager at the other branch she went to said, tell them to transfer it out of her account into your account. So I got my 9/31/72. But then this Tuesday, Kathy wanted to get money out of the bank, and she had nothing. They blocked her account, accused her of fraud. We straightened that out, but they deducted all the money. The problem is, I called the branch manager at the other branch, who is very competent, and he said there's no notes on this for moving the $352, whatever the hell it is. That's 62, something like that. Normally they have notes. We've done this at the behest of such and such department or agency or whatever. There's nothing. So he said Bank America didn't do it. I called Social Security. They talked to Kathy. They talked to me. Social Security did a Sergeant Schultz. We know nothing. So I got Bank America, no, we know nothing. Social Security, we know nothing. They said we have to wait till Monday to see what Treasury does. In the meantime, they said I may or may not getting a second check. No second check today. Did order a keyboard. It's not a Macally, it's not a Logitech, it's just a generic keyboard, but I'll have it next Friday, so at least I can use my Mac again. And to top it off, I was holding onto my Android phone waiting for the bus to come down here. My hand went numb, the phone fell on the ground and cracked the screen. So I'm going like, oh no. So I'm going through device hell. But anyway, I had to give $40 to Kathy. I sent $21 to Sheba Muffy, etc. I will be sending money to Jeremy once I know I'm going to have any money somewhere. Because we still don't know what account our money is going to. And I said to my friend Paul, maybe we should open up a brand new account, close the old one once we get our direct deposit next month. He said that'd be a good idea. So that's what I told Kathy to do. Get your check, set up a new account, then go in and call them and say, I want to transfer next month's money into the new account, close the old account. So, came down there to ask about the brand new iPad. It's about $700 with 128 gigabytes and Wi-Fi and cellular. They have a 64 gig for a lot less. I know the guy at the Apple Store said you could probably get by with 64. I like having everything. So we shall see. And my keyboard died. And then to top it off, I went to Western Dental and they heard me coughing. I think what it was, I complained about the first tooth. They didn't pull for 6 months. I don't think they wanted to pull my teeth anymore. They referred me to Highland Hospital in Oakland. I said, screw that. So I'm not going all the way to Oakland to get my teeth pulled because it's hard to get to Highland Hospital in Oakland than it is to get to UC in San Francisco. So I called Medi-Cal today. They're going to send me a new Medi-Cal card. That will take 7 to 10 days off to suffer with the coughing and the gasping for air and the wonderful mucus. Then call UCSF Dentistry. They have all the paperwork. They can get Western Dental referred them, and they, unlike Western Dental, will pull my teeth. I'm never going to get rid of this sinus infection as long as this tooth's broken. This tooth's hurting, and this morning this tooth started hurting like crazy. And the dentist yesterday said, and no, I'm not causing that baby to cry for anything. He says I think it's some guy holding his baby. Little girl. The guy said, I can't understand why your teeth are hurting, and we're concerned about your health, so we're not going to do anything. This is the state of dentistry today. They'd rather do nothing than cause the patient to get better. So I'm going to have to suffer with this coughing up crud for God knows how long. So that's what's going on. I've got about $3 in the bank. Luckily, people send me cat food and all of that. I fed Tiny one this morning. I'll go back tonight when I get home and feed Orangey and Gray and Mama Cat. I left dry food out for Mama Cat and Kitten. And some black kitty was in the balcony this morning. Fluffy went over and sniffed at it. They didn't fight. And also, Fluffy was being very sweet this morning. He climbed up. I was lying down trying to get back to sleep, and he climbed up my chest 3 times, and Goat went to sleep. And I can't sleep with him on my chest because I can't breathe right now. But he was being very, very, very sweet. He loves me. I love my Fluffy. So I went through a whole box today and got about a bag and a half of paperwork to throw out and changed cat box and mopped the floor. Did rack of dishes. So I accomplished something, and then I've still got I put $30 in the bank and had to take it out and give it to Kathy. So I also had to give her back the 180 I borrowed from her, and then she gave me back 20 for a Pokemon item, which I got to buy. I bought one item, as you saw. So that's what's going on with the channel. No live video till I get another iPad, and there is no way that I can figure out how to do a live video on my iMac using Xfinity Wi-Fi. So I'm stuck. Now, once I turn around and get another iPad, go to T-Mobile and get the dongle that gives me Wi-Fi anywhere, then it's not going to be a problem. The dongle will work at the iPad anywhere, and then I can do live videos. But it's a minimum $249 to get that. Now, I did send off the money for the Amazon store card, the $100 deposit. I have not gotten the card yet. They said I can add to that later up to $700. So I'll do that gradually, and in 7 months I make payments. I made my Capital One payment, by the way. And then I'll have a real Amazon Visa card. And watch the video. This guy said, once you get that, you can apply for another card, and they'll give it to you, and another card, and another card. So the trick with the cards is to charge a minimum amount on them and make that payment right away, and then your credit line will go up. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I got to get home. It's 5:52. It's very cool in Walnut Creek for a change, and when I first came up here, there was nobody on the street. So now people are walking around. I guess they got off work. So the last bus is 7 o'clock. I got to get the heck out of here. I will catch you next time. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great day. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay safe out there. Stay cool. And I'll be back on tomorrow. And I still have not gotten the paperwork from Ally and Capital One. They told me it takes 3 to 5 days. You know, the Capital One told me that today on the phone. I talked to a manager, but last week they said 5 to 7 days. And Ally sent it out on the 6th of September, but they're in New York. Who knows how long it's going to take. I got a deadline of Monday. So I wrote the lady and I said, I can't make this deadline of yours once I asked them for the paperwork, which they weren't going to issue till September 5th or 6th because the August paperwork doesn't get done till September, I can't make the post office send it any faster. But she's being unreasonable. So at least I'll have my Medi-Cal card, and I can get my teeth worked on. After I have those 2 teeth pulled, I hope I will only have my front teeth left. But then I won't be getting sick all the time. All right, this is George Senda. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.